Okay, welcome back to Showdown. And if you remember in our last episode, we had a review for the month of August, which was okay, not our best month so far, but we're still making a profit and our public image is rising. So we've got a few things happening in this show. We've got a couple of debuts. Now, I really want to push this feud between the Extreme Revolution and Evolution Revolution, the two revolutions together. And we needed to bulk out the Extreme Revolution because the Extreme comes from Extreme Championship Wrestling. So Sandman is going to be introduced as a new member, and Roadkill is going to debut by attacking DDP from the Evolution. So Roadkill's not going to join the stable just yet. He will do, but that'll be on the next show. And really, we want it to culminate in a 5v5 at Fall Brawl, which should be pretty epic. Although with the likes of Nash, Sid, Buff and Lex all fighting in the same match, it probably won't end up very good. But I think it's a good storyline anyway. And with Terry Funk not actively wrestling anymore, we needed to bring in another guy as well. So Sandman's more over than Roadkill, but Roadkill's here to make up the numbers. Let's go to the start of the show. Johnny the Bull is going to beat Meng in a hardcore match, and this is a bit of a risk. This one, a turn angle involving Kaz and Yang, the Young Dragons. They are going to turn face by accepting a call out from Skipper and Romeo. So these two teams will face off on Nitro. Jamie Noble is going to beat Juventud Guerrera. I think that'll be a great match. Dark Warriors are going to beat the Perfect Event with a little help from Jindrak and O'Hare, who are feuding with Perfect Event now after they turned face in one of the last shows. We've got the Evolution Revolution. A lot of shows are based around them at the moment. They are going to come and attack Tommy Dreamer and Terry Funk. So Terry Funk's not wrestling, but he's still the leader of the stable. The Cat is going to retain his TV title over Disco Inferno, and of course the Wall is going to get involved in that, but the strap still remains around the Cat. Mike Awesome is going to retain his US title over Kevin Nash, of course with a little help from Mike Awesome's new feuding partner, Kurt Hennig, botched interference, and let's come to this in a second. For the main event, two feuds coming together: Scott Steiner versus Storm and Douglas versus Jarrett. We've got a tag team match, Steiner and Douglas, and they're going to beat Jarrett and Storm. Now the angle here, Goldberg and Hogan. Hogan is coming back, and the reason being is that the ratings are down on Nitro, so I really want to bring something epic to the show that people will tune in for. And I think that Goldberg calling out Hogan to a match on Monday night, will bring in some figures. So we will see. Let's start the show. Just what you'd expect from the opener, a nothing match. Skipper, didn't do well. It was a bit of a gamble. He did gain overness, but 49%. It's not a good rating, is it? We need better to come. Next one, that's more like it. Match quality, overall rating fantastic. Really pleased with Juventud Guerrera. He's really proved that I made the right decision in re-signing him with WCW. And Jamie Noble's really moving up the ranks as well. Okay, this did pretty well. Roadkill gained overness from this segment, as did DDP. So that is good. So let's see how it turns out. DDP's in the ring, about to give an interview. Out from the crowd comes the debuting Roadkill, who attacks. Roadkill has DDP down on the canvas. Amish splash. Boom, DDP has been laid out by Roadkill. And there he is. That is his debut. Dark Warriors Perfect Event not a bad match there, to be fair. And we've got the feud going between the Perfect Event and O'Hare Jindrak. Terry Funk gained overness from this. So Dreamer and Funk are in the ring. Evolution Revolution run down and hit the ring. That is DDP, Sid Vicious, Lex Luger, Buff Bagwell and Kevin Nash. And they swarm all over Dreamer and Funk. And Nash is satisfied with the beating. They back off and head back toward the locker room. Their point made. And I'm really pushing these two factions at the moment, in particular the Evolution Revolution. Disco Inferno over Cat. Cat lost overness, and Title has lost image, unfortunately, but not a disaster by any means. And here we go. This did a lot of good. Sandman gained overness from this, 86%. He's very over in ECW, and he was actually with WCW a couple of years back under the name of Hack. So we'll keep him as Sandman for now, though. Nash and Awesome. I seem to remember this not doing very well before, but I thought I'd give him another chance. But yeah, didn't go well. Nash attacks the referee afterwards, after Kurt Hennig comes in. Hulk Hogan, Goldberg, that's the rating we want to see. And for a main event, that did really well considering it's a random tag match. And obviously it ends with a brawl to the back. So overall 71%, and even with the Young Dragons turn, it turned out very well, 71%. Let's have a look at our mail. 0.48, that's good. Mike Olsen was terrible. Yeah, New Jack and Shane Douglas don't like the fact I've signed Sandman. But never mind. Unhappy workers. Yeah, pretty much the same. I think Nash might have gone up very slightly. So yeah, that pretty much. Let's go to Monday. Is that just WWF's Heat's been renewed? And yeah. Okay, that's pretty much this show. So let's, fingers crossed, let's hope we get a better rating for Monday Nitro tonight.